Good morning, everybody. Hi, one more time. Let's wake up a bit. Good morning, everybody. All right, I like that. Thanks for having me. I'm Jeremiah. I'm here to talk about the collaborative economy. Now, raise your hand if you've taken a ride in Careem or Uber, a shared ride. Okay, almost everybody's hand. Now, did anybody here stay at an Airbnb? Okay, great. Lots of hands, about half of the audience. Now, has anybody crowdfunded anything? Wow, quite a few hands. So if you said yes to any of these things, you've participated in this collaborative economy. I'd like to tease out this definition of the collaborative economy. Using technology, this is a new economic model or movement where people are getting what they need from each other. Let's talk about what this means. Is this a business disruption? This is a honeycomb. In the center are a new group of folks. These are what we call empowered people. Don't call them consumers. Don't call them consumers. They're not consuming in the traditional sense. They're turning their homes into hotels, their cars into taxis. They're using their money to crowdfund. They're using their hands to make their own goods. It's a different class of people. 6 potential industries that we can examine at a high level. Goods, food, services, transportation, space, and money. People are sharing food. This San Francisco-based company turns home kitchens into restaurants. If you want home-cooked Chinese food, real quality Chinese food in Dubai, where are you going to get it? Probably not at the restaurant, but now you could go to a Chinese person's house and get that authentic meal, a real experience. Next is transportation. There's a couple of things happening here. There's shared vehicles, which includes cars and boats and even planes, and then there's rides as a service. One startup which is sharing rides is BlaBlaCar out of Europe. They have more riders than Eurostar. Think about that. An app has more riders than a billion euro, trillion euro investment that's going through tunnels and mountains. The crowd is getting what they need from each other. Next, we have the space area. There's physical areas of business and also personal. Now let's talk about this for hotels for a second. Wyndham Hotels is worth $7 billion market cap. Hyatt is worth $9 billion. They have very expensive infrastructure. Airbnb is 5 years old. They don't own a single bed, bar, or bathroom, and they're worth $13 billion. What's a hotel going to do about Airbnb? So here's my prediction. A very savvy hotel company will instead create their own version of Airbnb and take them head on. And next is in the money space. There's a couple of things happening here. There's crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is the highest form of loyalty because it's shared destiny. This is a model I created a year ago, and now I'm going to show you the updated version, which is even larger. This next version was launched in December, just a few months ago. It's doubled. Not just 6 categories, there are 12 industries now being disrupted. This collaborative economy is in all areas of society. Now let's put some numbers behind the impact. One properly shared car could have €1 million impact. That's just one car. How about 100 cars? How about 100,000 cars? And that's just one hexagon. But I want to talk to you about how you and your businesses can collaborate with crowd-based models today. And there's really only 3 things that companies make. They have goods, services, or they offer marketplaces. If you make physical goods, the business model change that you must make is you turn them into services. Now, if your company offers services like financial services or hospitality services, you must now launch a marketplace. I think you know where I'm going with this. And if your company has a marketplace of buyers and sellers around your brand, you get them to tap into the maker movement and crowdfunding, and you get them to actually build your products. So here's my prediction. In the next few years, we might see membership models emerge for subscription and on-demand based models. That might become a very common way, as people don't want to or need to own physical goods. They just need access to them. And that's a quote from my good friend, Lisa Gansky. Now that the crowd is designing, funding, manufacturing, supply chain fulfilling, and even sharing the rewards. In the future, if you work at a company, you cannot tell the difference between employees and customers. They look the same. And in your company, if you want to be part of the collaborative economy, you must give up your business model, but you'll gain the market. I leave you with one final question. What side of history will you be on? Thank you so much, and welcome to the collaborative economy.